You believe a lie. You think you are the captain of your own ship. You think that when you fail to wake up early, or when you break your diet, or when you scroll for 3 hours instead of working, it is because you are lazy. You are wrong. You are not lazy. You are overpowered. There is a mechanism inside your head that does not care about your goals. It does not care about your dreams or your potential. It only cares about one thing: keeping you comfortable until you die. And right now, that mechanism is winning. You think self-control is about trying harder. That is why you fail. Relying on willpower to fight your own biology is like trying to stop a train with your bare hands. You will not stop the train. You will just get crushed. By the end of this video, we are going to stop trying to hold back the train. I'm going to show you how to reroute the tracks. We are going to kill the version of you that negotiates with weakness. Let's look at the trap you are caught in. Society calls it lack of discipline. I call it the white knuckle effect. Imagine holding a beach ball underwater. It takes effort. It takes tension. As long as you focus, you can keep it down. But the moment you get tired, and you will get tired, that ball doesn't just float up. It shoots up into the air violently. This is your life. You force yourself to be good for 3 days. You grind. You starve yourself. You focus. But you are burning a fuel source that runs out. The moment your energy drops, the rebound happens. You don't just eat one cookie, you eat the whole box. You don't just take a 5-minute break, you lose the whole day. This isn't a character flaw. It is a biological reality. Your brain is designed to save energy. It views hard work and self-control as threats to your survival. When you try to force yourself to do something difficult, your brain triggers a pain response. Real actual pain. So when you tell yourself, "I'll just try harder tomorrow," you are lying. You are bringing a knife to a gunfight against millions of years of evolution. Your subconscious mind wants you to stay safe, fat, and lazy. And it is stronger than you are. Now pay close attention. Because this is where most people get it twisted. They hear this and think, okay, so I'm doomed? My biology controls me? No. The mistake you are making is thinking you need more control. You don't need more control. You need to remove the need for control entirely. The most disciplined people on earth are not exerting willpower all day long. They aren't fighting the urge to check their phone every 5 minutes. They have rigged the game so the urge doesn't exist. True self-control isn't about winning a war against your impulses every single day. It is about ending the war before it even starts. Here is the 3-step protocol to stop fighting yourself and start dominating your own mind. Protocol 1. Kill the option. Willpower is for amateurs. Professionals use architecture. If you have to choose to do the right thing, you have already lost. The moment you give your brain a choice, it will choose the easy path. Do not trust your future self. Your future self is weak. Your future self is tired. You must treat your environment like a prison cell designed for success. You don't try to stay off your phone. You put the phone in another room. You don't try not to eat junk food. You throw it in the trash. If the option exists, you will take it. Kill the option. Protocol 2. The 10-minute rule. Your brain acts like a toddler. When it wants something, dopamine, rest, sugar, it screams. If you say no, it screams louder. This is why you break. Instead of saying no, say wait. Tell yourself, I can quit this task, but I have to wait 10 minutes. I can eat that donut, but I have to wait 10 minutes. Most impulses are like waves. They crash hard, but they recede quickly. By waiting 10 minutes, you ride out the chemical spike in your brain. You move from the emotional brain back to the logical brain. You aren't forbidding the action, you are just delaying it. And usually after 10 minutes, the urge is dead. Protocol 3. Identity over calm. This is the deepest level. You struggle with self-control because you still identify as a person who loves the vice. You say, I am trying to quit smoking. That means you are a smoker who is making an attempt. You need to change the language. You don't say, I can't eat that. You say, I don't eat that. I can't implies you want to, but you aren't allowed. It feels like a punishment. I don't is a statement of fact. It is who you are. When you shift your identity, you stop needing self-control. You don't need self-control to not eat poison, because you aren't a person who eats poison. Be the person who doesn't do those things and the struggle disappears. The world is full of people who are slaves to their own impulses. They react to every notification, every hunger pang, and every emotional shift like a puppet on a string. Do not be one of them. Self-control is not a punishment. It is the only path to freedom. When you control yourself, nobody else can control you. Stop negotiating with your weakness. Build your walls. Wait out the wave. Change your identity. If you are ready to stop being a passenger in your own life and start driving, subscribe. We are just getting started. The old you is dead. Now go execute.